That was great. All right. Well, thank you for having me today. My name is Ethan Berg. I'm the founder and CEO of Agora World, and we're building Tableau for 3D. In short, we help teams visualize their data in 3D. We launched our alpha back in January of this year, and since then we've generated about 270,000 in LOIs and a $3.2 million pipeline, and helped a ton of great organizations like Audi, University of Pennsylvania, Hyundai, and more create over 3,500 3D visualizations in under 2 minutes each. We were featured as a global prop tech finalist by Epic, Hong Kong Science and Technology Park, LG Nova. We just got accepted into Plug and Play Smart City Accelerator program, and we are currently in QBE's Resiliency program as a top 50 solution worldwide. And we started building this after getting a grant from Cesium, who is the world's leading geospatial information systems platform. And they gave us a grant in order to democratize their tools, democratize geospatial metaverse creation, quote unquote. And the reason they did that is because this space is riddled with issues. It is extremely difficult and complex to create 3D visualizations. You're going to find yourself using multiple fragmented tools, and it's extremely developer centric. So if you're not a developer, I wish you a lot of luck. And therefore, it leads to very long timelines, missed deadlines, and tens, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars spent in order to create these real visuals of how the world is operating around you. But we all recognize that this is where the world's heading. If you look at the digital twin market itself, it was 10.1 billion last year. It's expected to hit 110 billion by 2028. Massive growth. Everyone is investing into becoming smarter, smart buildings, smart cities, smart infrastructure, right? And with that, we're going to see 3D leading the way as the way to better understand and view how this thing works. But right now, it's hard, right? And that's exactly why we are building a tool that democratizes site intelligence. We're building a simple and affordable way to understand the world around you. So it's a simple and collaborative and fully customizable tool. You can simply just type in an address and click go, and we'll build a 3D model for you instantly. You drag and drop your own data right in, a CSV file or API, and we can visualize that in a three-dimensional space with terrain, buildings, and all of the above included so that it has true spatial awareness. We've done amazing stuff. As I mentioned, Hyundai, we worked with them in order to create digital twin of their dealership. Same with Audi. We've also worked with Red Cross for preliminary tests related to emergency response and site planning. We've done stuff in architecture. We've done stuff in telecom with American Tower, as you see here, state of California. And as I mentioned, architecture, real estate, and things of the like. So not to mention DoD and training. So there's a lot of uses for this. And the reason why we're winning and why what we're building here is such a massive change is because it's an all-in-one simulation engine. So not only are we taking these inputs, that could be everything from physics to custom code and interactions to any type of data that your organization or your city might have. We're able to ingest that, unify it, and understand it. We put it on top of an infrastructure we've been building for years that enables collaboration, hosting, the ability to work together collaboratively across platforms. And we create the output as you see here. It's a 3D visualization. In this case, that is every single oil well and power plant in the United States, 60,000 data points. We visualize that in about a minute and a half in a 3D model of the entire United States. And so this thing scales. And so before us, right, you've got development teams. You've got months until delivery, missed deadlines, fragmented tools, and hundreds of thousands of dollars spent to build and maintain this. And with us, we're enabling you to do that with no code in minutes, with reliable timelines and a one-stop shop in a way that your team can truly make an impact. So anyone can get started for free on our side. We do let everybody try. I believe that people buy their own visualizations. And from there, we do charge based on whether you're business or enterprise. Most of our deals seem to be on the enterprise line, between $1,000 to $3,000 monthly recurring revenue there. And we charge additional revenue, $5 per additional 1 million API calls. And that would be where the real money comes, because once you start incorporating IoT devices in, I mean, one IoT device updating every second over the course of a month is 2.5 million calls. For a frame of reference, our business tier only offers 10 million. So you'd have 4 IoT devices before you breach that level. And so there's a massive scalability with the organizations that we're partnering with and starting to work with here. And again, they love us because it's simple. They've tried other tools. Omniverse by NVIDIA is incredible. Microsoft, Esri. There's great tools on the market, but many of them depend on custom development. They want you to hire them to use their own tools. We're putting the power into your hands as a customer so that you no longer need to go through that dance and you can truly do it yourself. And it wouldn't have been possible without my team. I've been in this space for a while. I was doing computer vision in 2017 with Slice up here in Philly. And then I was building no code metaverse infrastructure for about 4 years before starting to build this late last year. Corey is my chief growth officer, my co-founder. He's multiple time founder, multiple exits. He's in EIR at Founder Institute, 500,000 followers, 300 million views last year on LinkedIn. It's unbelievable. And our development team is more experience than I do life on the planet, literally. So they're the best of the best. And we're advised by the best and the brightest, those that have started the industry. Lewis invented augmented reality back in the 90s. Stephen Boracle, founder of Real Networks, practically pioneered internet streaming, not to mention our two other advisors, Michael Potts and Richard Ward, who bring amazing expertise to the table. And we're raising right now. So, if there's anyone that's interested in helping us build the future of data ingestion and visualization, we'd love to talk to you. But thank you for your time, and I'm here to answer any questions.